had like a radio interview with Dale Tucker Booth on the internet radio station he was doing
Yeah,
back in the day.
that's wait,
Back in the day, you did you always go by J Skills
man.
the whole time?
Nah, not
So what did you
from
what did
like,
you used to go?
bro. Okay, so look, this is gonna be the one and only time I'm gonna do this probably ever in my entire rap career, bro. There's only one person in the world that remembers every rap name that I ever had.
Mm.
And that person is on the string.
Riley.
Yes.
Okay.
He's the only person that knows them all. So, Riles, if you want to type them all out in the chat, you can type them all out
You
in the
done
chat.
had that many?
Bruh, I started rapping at 12.
Okay.
I didn't get to J Skills until probably about 18, 19.
Okay. Okay.
And it's been that since. But from 12 to 19, I probably had about five.
Okay.
Probably about 5, 6 different. I,
So you ain't gonna tell him to me he got a type.
because I
He
don't.
trying to remember.
I'm trying to remember.
them all?
I know. JE was one, which is just my initials.
Okay, JE. Okay.
Um,
But then we got JE,
you know what I'm saying?
right?
And I wound up not doing that because of Jagged Edge, you know.
And that too.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work. So I left that alone. I had a Young Hustle.
Okay. Young
Uh,
Hustle.
uh,
That was appropriate for that time. I could almost imagine when your name became Young Hustle.
when I was doing that time too.
Yeah, okay.
It was very appropriate.
Okay.
Uh, when I was like in, I want to say this might be my freshman year of high school. Maybe Magnum was one.
Magnum.
Yeah.
That's a crazy name. Why was your name Magnum?
I don't fucking know, bro. I was just trying to think of shit, gang.
Okay,
Like I was just
Magnum.
trying to
Okay.
think of shit.
Magnum. I feel like each one of these names kind of describes an era of who you was at the time. Like, but keep going.
I'm trying to think because like
Because
I'm
I'm interested.
J Skills naturally, of course. You know,
Uh-huh.
that's gonna be forever. That's here.
Mm.
Damn, I'm missing something. That's why I asked something to type them out because I don't even remember no one. I feel like I'm missing one.
Riley, if you in the chat, please type out the names that J
But
Skills
them
was
was
with.
some of them
Wow,
for sure.
those
J.E. Young Hustle, Sinister. Sinister was
okay.
one.
Okay, I like Sinister.
Uh, I don't know.
He said I had names. He said Sinister as soon as you said.
Yeah, see there you go.
What else you got for us, Riley? Dig them names out the grave.
And look, hey, he ain't lying. Magnum is not gonna work in the fucking battle rap, dog.
Young Hustle. Yeah, Magnum wouldn't work. No, a battle rap.
That's what I'm saying. Like J Skills, bro. I couldn't even tell you like I could tell you how I landed on that name, but like it just fit
Yeah.
everything I was doing at the time and all the shit that I was like getting into. I was just showing myself. That was probably like the time when I got that name was probably like one of my most versatile times in life as far as all of the different things that I was doing, and not just necessarily on no street shit or no music shit, but just life in general.
Right.
And I was excelling in a lot of different places. And you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn, you are skilled. Like
So J Skills just fit overall.
it is.
I
And
got
it should
skills.
stay that way.
He said Facts 3D battle rappers would go crazy with name flips on. Nah, for real, for real. All right, so let me ask you. You say you started rapping at 12.
Yes, sir.
Which came first? Was you like making songs or was you battle rapping, just rapping? What was you doing at first?
All right.
Which came first?
All right.
Music or battle rap?
All right. So this is a trick question, right?
Okay.
Because I want to say music.
Okay.
But when I actually think about it, if I go back to the very, very first time I ever rapped, the very first thing I ever did, it would have been considered a battle rap because I was joning on somebody. I
Okay.
just made the words wrong.
Okay. Okay.
So I guess you could really say it started with a battle rap. Like we was sitting in 7th grade class, Mr. Lewis, Jenner Junior High School. Shout out JJH. You know what I'm saying? And the little nigga was sitting in the front and he was cracking some little jokes and shit, and he was rapping. And so he said something about me, and so I shot back something real quick. You know what I'm saying? Rapping.
Mm.
It was funny.
You got a reaction.
Yeah, I got a reaction. I got a
Oh,
reaction.
shit. Oh yeah, I did something good.
And from there, bruh, like I already had a thing for music. I've been musically inclined my whole life. I play a gang of instruments.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've been playing drum set since I was like 13. I know how to play almost every percussion instrument out here. Um, I march. I marched for 4 years.
I
in
was
high
gonna
school.
say, I could see you as a marching band type of nigga.
I played sports. I was a marching band. I did all that shit, bro.
Like just you tall, you say a drum, so I automatically like, yeah. Okay.
So, you know what I mean? Just straight skills.
I never knew that you was on the drums and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. Um, what are some of your earliest um memories of like music, creating a song? Well, that's really the earliest memory probably right there.
Yeah. Now,
When you was 12.
well, nah, my earliest memory of music though,
Yeah.
or of me making, or me doing something with music, because my earliest memory of music itself, I was the earliest memory that I have vividly clear. I was 4.
Okay.
Um, so when I was a little kid, right,
Uh
I'm 4 years old. We used to stay, over in Beverly Hills, over off of Lucas and Hutton.
I know what you're talking about.
Um, I didn't have rhythm as a kid.
Okay.
So my mom,
Rhythm.
my dad, light skinned nigga, my mom, dark skinned lady.
Wow.
Um, my dad has no rhythm, even still to this day, 63 years old. The nigga can't snap on beat. It's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
And he black.
Wow.
He black.
Wow.
100%.
Yeah.
Just ain't got no rhythm. And I had, I guess, taken that from him as a child. And so we were sitting in the crib and I was in the kitchen, and my mama used to say I would always pull out the pots and pans when I'm in the kitchen. I would bang on them and shit. She's like, I always knew you was gonna wind up playing the drums because she used to do that shit when you were a baby.
Right, right.
And so, uh, one day, music playing, and the song was "You Send Me Swinging" by Mint Condition.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Um, and I was dancing to the song, but I was off beat. And my mama said, "No, no, I'm not gonna have a son that don't have rhythm. If it's one thing you gonna have rhythm. You're not gonna be out here looking like your dad."
Hell nah.
And she took me out of the kitchen. We was in the kitchen at the time. She took me out of the kitchen into the living room. And she held my hands right there in the middle of the floor. She taught me how to do a little 2-step to the beat and talk out. And to this day, like that's my first memory of like actual music. Like was my mama teaching me how to catch a beat.
Yeah.
And that led to me reading music, writing music, playing music. Like
That's what's the spark right there. Okay. That's good. I'm glad we pivoted that way. That's dope. So
salute OG mom.
so outside of your first earliest battle rap memory, 12 in the classroom,
Mhm.
just not even really knowing and realizing what you're doing.
I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I had no idea what that was gonna lead to. I'd have never thought I'd wind up doing all the shit that I'm
First time writing a song, you remember?
doing. I remember my first time writing a verse.
Okay.
Um, I was in 8th grade, Kirby Junior High. Um, my first time writing an actual song, I want to say was probably my sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
When that's when like me, Riley, Bitty Dizzy, a gang of other guys, like we was all cool at that time. And so that's when we all kind of started like recording and doing shit like together. So I say my first time writing a song was yeah, probably about the sophomore year.
Well, y'all was doing the early recordings. How was y'all recording them shits?
Uh so you would probably remember Mixcraft.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We was using Mixcraft. Um we had one homeboy that had Logic. Um but yeah, for the most part we was just Mixcraft.
Okay. just kind of had the computer
Yeah, busy
set
at the
up.
computer and the mic set up in the basement. And we would go over his crib and record, and then he would try to engineer it up the best way he could. You know what I'm saying? And we was just trying to,
What
just
was
young kids trying to make something happen.
what beats was y'all using back then? Just
Bro,
whatever y'all could find.
oh my god, man. I wonder if I got some of this shit on here. I'm gonna look real quick. So I'm gonna look on my SoundCloud, right?
No man, the
I
SoundCloud,
might, I might just maybe have
the
some of those
SoundCloud
songs on here,
that was popping back in the day.
bro. I keep this motherfucker. I keep logged into this just to have some of these old songs.
I sure got a few of my old songs still on Reverb Nation. What y'all know about that? I brought that up a couple weeks ago in one of these where was I at? I was at freshman class show
Mm.
and I brought up Reverb Nation. Damon was like, man, I ain't heard that shit in so long. Reverb used to be like
Yeah,
all in one electronic press kit. It had some
Reverb,
hot
that
songs.
Piff.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I'm glad. But nah, like we was using a lot of like instrumentals and shit, back then.
Just
Like,
whatever was hot type
um,
instrumentals.
yeah. So I remember one, we did that Cassidy 6 minutes with the Cassidy Wayne and Fab.
Yeah.
I remember we had did that. We did a whole bunch of different shit, bro. Like we was just whatever we thought was dope. We was just rapping.
Just going on
We was
beats.
just rapping the shit,
Show.
making songs like shit. And then we started finding homeboys that was getting into making beats. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Crisis. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Scrap. Uh, like, and we started getting like original beats from them and shit like that. They was making it, just kind of developed from that.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I was sure finna ask. Like, was it some people who was early on that was doing beats for you?
I remember one of my first ones that I recorded. Shout out my nigga JM, man. I did that Jibs King Kong
Oh, okay, I
instrumental.
remember that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Smoked that motherfucker.
Yeah, I remember that.
Uh, I know one of Riley's favorite ones that I did back in the day. Was Yo Gotti 36 O's.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Smoked it off the dome too. Didn't write a just step up to the mic and started rapping. Smoked it, bro. Like the shit we was doing back then was so pure, gang. Like
Yeah, yeah.
we was really just hungry niggas just trying to show that we had some talent and we could do this shit if somebody gave us a chance to do it. And like, bro, I miss that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Cause now everything be so crafted. It gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's everything is got kind of like a plan, or you know what I'm saying, there's no real spontaneity to it no more. It's
Mhm.
everything got a purpose. Back then we was just like, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try this, I'm gonna try this, and just doing shit. It's
So,
some of it worked, some of it didn't.
so you feel like maybe you was able to be more creative back then, or what do you know?
I mean, the thing is, when you don't have a complete vision, it just allows for you to do more things that could potentially fuck you up, or to accidentally do something that'll be great for you.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like now as we get older, one thing I always tell people is life strips you of your imagination.
Mm. Mm.
And it can strip you of your creativity if you don't stay moving within that creative process.
Facts.
So um back then I just didn't know the shit that I know now.
Mm-hmm.
So now when I move and I do stuff, I don't necessarily, I'm not gonna say I'm not as creative, but I may not think about jumping into a certain bag that I could possibly be missing because I'm trying to think of it to a pinpoint accurate thing, you know what I'm saying? Whereas back then I was just like, fuck it, I'll try it.
Mm.
Like a nigga couldn't tell me, hey Skills, we want you to just go in the booth and just rap and we gonna put it out. I'd be like, nigga, what? You just want me to go in here and just say any old shit, huh? Just anything. No, I'm not gonna do that. You told me that at 18?
Damn.
You told me that at 18? Fuck you. Throw the beat on.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
okay. Get that. I get that.
And we was just, but we was that hungry. We didn't care, bro. And that was all of us. We was all like,
Yeah, I feel that. Like it's when you get as life goes on and you see the stakes that's, you know what I'm saying, involved with shit, it's like it gotta make more sense than just going in there and doing that.
Absolute
Yeah,
facts.
I definitely agree. And for me, as a person who listens to a lot of music, I could tell when y'all go in there and just do absolutely that. Just